All right, here's a very familiar face to many of you, Nee Franklin. Are you going to be using your last name?
Yeah.
All right. Nee is going from here to jail today. Give you a quick backstory on Nee. I got him out of the drug court when, Nee? A year and a half or
Yeah,
a couple of
right.
years ago, somewhere in there. And he went AWOL a few months into the program after he started and went on the run and then got back in the program.
Yeah.
How many times? Did you go AWOL twice and get
Uh,
back in, or
I think
three
it was
times?
3 times, I think.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And they kept giving you chances,
Yeah.
and you kept running.
Yeah.
So, I got a few thoughts on that, but let's hear yours first. What different reasons every time?
Well, no, not actually. It's a relationship, pretty much. You know, uh, I recently got married last time I went AWOL, and I just being in love, I guess you can call it. Just and didn't want her to have to try to deal with finances by herself, which she would have to do anyway. Which I knew that, but also, I guess you can say it was an excuse for me to be able to continue drug usage. To be honest with you, 'Cause
You use drugs every time you go away
yes,
from the program?
yes, I have, yes, um, but it's this, it still leads me back to where I'm at now. You know, in a rut, having to get out the rut, just dealing with it. You know what I mean?
For those that might not have a perspective of what you're facing, let me just say, as I understand, this is something you have to take care of or it will hang over your head the rest of your life.
That's correct.
If 25 years from now you got pulled over for speeding, you would have to address what you've been avoiding through the drug court program, which was a second chance in the first place.
Correct.
Um, and romance or excuse to use drugs or that sort of thing has been more powerful in your mind than that looming sentence that has to be taken care of ultimately one way or another. I mean, wouldn't you rather do it? How old are you, Nee?
40.
40. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, 50 comes real quick after
Yeah.
that. Real quick. I remember what I was doing when I was 40. No.
I believe it.
So it's time to take care of it. You got to do that to get on with your life. How do you let drugs and girls overpower that? Is I guess what I'm trying to get a feel for.
Easily, really, because it's to me it was easier to run, I guess, and then have to, because my situation honestly was kind of stressful.
All
Dealing
of ours are.
dealing with the housing was great, but the classes and the constant UAs and the constant walking on pins and needles, and it just, even though I was free and the drug, it was helping me with my sobriety. I just felt like it was too much.
Have you been to state prison before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so compared to the experience of state prison and all that's involved with that, being free in the community, going to the classes, having the UAs, being on pins and needles, as you say, you weigh one against the other, which is better?
Maybe it's absurd for me to say this, but going and taking care of my business is better to me.
You're saying doing time in the DOC in their overcrowded, underfunded, messed up situation right now
Hmm.
is the choice that you're making
Correct.
today by going to jail?
Yes. Yes. Like I said, it may sound absurd, but they provide me with 3 hots and a cot. As long as I keep my nose clean, I'm looking to hopefully return to society. Hopefully in a year, you know what I mean, year and a half, and I'll have all that behind me, and
How long would it take you to finish the drug court program?
2 years. Yeah. I've known people that.
So 6 months different, you get to be out in society,
Mhm.
or you go to prison. You're going to prison? You're just dead set on that?
Oh, pretty much. Yes, sir. Yes,
I can't want it more than you, Nee. You were a standout. You got to my heart like a lot like a lot of them do. I take on your struggle, but sometimes I blame myself. Sometimes I wonder if I don't do too much for people. I got you hired twice at the Holiday Inn. Bought clothes for it both times. Didn't charge you rent. Did I do too much? Did I contribute to it being too easy on the streets?
No, your support is great, Cam. It's just you can only do so much. You know what I mean? Like, and it has, like you said, to be up to that person to want to do right and be out here and do right, pretty much. And I don't really know. I can't say that you did absolutely a lot. I mean, you did it too much, probably so. Like you enabled me to have it a little easier than a lot, and I took advantage of that, and I truly apologize.
You had a past most didn't.
Yeah.
And it's because I saw the potential in you.
Okay.
And I met your sweet grandmother. Went down to Tatum and saw your dad in the food truck, and I feel like you became part of my family and vice versa.
Correct.
And
I do too.
I want what's best for you.
I do too.
And you haven't convinced me that you're making the best decision, but that's all you can do is tell me what's up.
Because I've seemed to hurt you. I've hurt a lot of people, family members, because of my decision to keep going AWOL. Because I don't. This is my personal opinion. I don't believe that drug court is for everyone. I don't. Just like I believe there's also phases of addiction. There's no I guess you can say integrity or anything as far as when you're in the lifestyle of the game. But there's certain things that I, as a person, I just wouldn't do. And maybe that's another reason I'm back too, because I've seen the dark side of drugs. I've seen people that'll steal from their mom, their parents, or friends, or whatever. I've seen all that. And am I too good for it? Yes, I am. But am I willing to take the steps to get back in drug court as far as my sobriety goes? It has to be up to me. I don't think that there's no counseling, there's no person that you can go see, AA. It has to be in your heart, and you have to be tired. That person has to be mentally tired, of living the way. Or
how tired are you?
I'm so tired. I'm done. I'm done.
Then go balls out on your recovery out here if they'll let you. I don't know if they'll let you or not.
No, because number one, my pride. They told me once before, they let me back in. If I do it again, whatever, there's no chance. That's not the only reason. I just don't think that I can mentally deal with it. Like the financial part of things, man. Like on everybody, is, and I just that was a lot of reasons for me to leave too. Because it was me going to classes. I'm getting further and further in debt. I'm on all these, every time I turn around, I got UA every day, and it's like, how can you? And then any little thing that is done in the drug court program, it's like you get almost to that last step of you're doing great, and then just like that, you're back to where you came from. And I don't think that that's fair.
Let me tell you what's on my heart right this second, and then we'll wrap this up. The one day at a time concept. You can't take any of it all at once. Right. Right here at whatever time it is on Monday afternoon, that the best decision you can make is go to county jail and turn yourself in and address it.
Right.
And you'll have some time in there to think and consider. I know you have some faith that you've shared with me to pray about. I just thought your grandma in her Sunday clothes at her little church we went to that day.
Yeah.
And anyway, this went way somewhere I wasn't planning, but from the gut of my gut, I want what's the very best for you, and I love you, and I'll support you whatever you do.
I love you too.
All right.
I do.
All right.